Hey, how are you guys doing today? I know this is definitely later, but I had a lot of 3D shit to handle today, so sorry. Um, so yeah, let's just jump right in. I have a few different messages. I'm gonna try to make it as quick as possible, but it doesn't always work out that way, so bear with me. Now, some of you are comparing yourselves to other people and you're not believing in yourself and who you are and what you're capable of doing or manifesting. So you have to understand that by comparing yourself to other people, you're never going to feel like you're adequate enough. Okay, you're going to be like, I'm not good enough to be a fucking doctor. I'm not good enough to be a reader. I'm not good enough to do anything. And as long as you're looking up to someone else for basically your bar, your standard, your whatever it is you feel like that's what I'm trying to achieve, you don't need to look to other people. You just need to believe in you that you're capable of doing that, okay? And who knows, you'll be better than that fucking doctor. You just have to have the faith in yourself. The longer you keep comparing yourself and saying, I'm not good enough, or I need to be as good as this person, or however it's working out for you, just, it's not going to be beneficial to you, okay? Work on yourself and do what you need to do for you, okay? And believe that you're fucking magic and believe that you're capable of doing the same thing everybody else is doing, okay? If you're a reader, spiritual healer, whatever the fuck it is that you're doing, believe in yourself. It doesn't matter if somebody's been doing it for fucking 20 years. It doesn't matter, because all of us have a unique path and each of us were chosen for different reasons. So maybe you've been delayed, maybe you've been taking the fucking scenic route to get on your path. I know I sure as fuck have. But understand that regardless of what path you've taken, it's your path. And it doesn't matter the experience, because Spirit knows where they're going to put you and what they're using you for. So fuck how much experience somebody has, fuck if they're better or whatever. In time, you'll be as good or you'll be better, okay? You probably fly by half these fucking people and they're gonna be like, how did that happen? And it happens because Spirit has a plan for your fucking life. So please focus on yourself, because when you're focusing on everybody else, you're missing out on your life and your blessings and what's coming through for you, because you're so worried about what other people are getting. Fuck what they're getting. That's not your business. Let them deal with their own shit. Now, some of you, this is going to be a process. It's necessary for you because it's going to help you in your personal growth. Hello, obedient son. How are you? Haley. So some of you, this is going to help you with your personal growth and becoming who you are and who you're meant to be. Okay, so please don't compare. And if you've been having health issues, or you're not focused on health, or maybe that's the field that you're going into and you're just like, how the fuck am I going to do this? It is a process. It is a lot of studying. But if it's something you're truly passionate about, you can do this, okay? Believe in yourself. You can do this. Even when it's fucking hard. Believe me, I know. I was working 12-hour shifts. I was going to school for 5 hours. And I still had kids to take care of when I was getting my degree. So it's not fucking easy, but it is doable, okay? You just have to be that dedicated to it. So, and if you're not taking care of your health, please do so. You know, it's really important that you handle what you need to do, so that way you are fully whole and able to heal and move forward, okay? Shine your light, be who you are, be who you came to be. Because a lot of us, we dim ourselves down for other people, or we'd be like, oh, I don't know about that, I'm not ready. Like me, when I started doing my readings, I was always, I'm not ready, I'm not ready, I'm not ready. And that's a lot of my own shit in my own head, because I'm anxious, you know, I just be like, and I don't want to give people the wrong information. So you have to learn to trust yourself. You know, the more you do something, the more practice you do, the better you get at it. So just keep going, okay? And let go. Have fun while you're doing it. Enjoy it. If you're just starting out, do it for free. Get the hang of it, you know, and say, okay, I'm just gonna give out not forever, like pick a number and say, okay, I'm gonna do this many free services or whatever the fuck. But have fun, okay? Take it as learning experiences. And always treat people as you want to be treated. And I don't know, this seems to be a fucking ongoing thing lately, but understand that it's easy for us to be like, man, fuck this shit, fuck him, fuck this, fuck that. Hola, lies, en la noche para ti. Como la 3 o la 4 por acá. Understand that it's best to treat people the way you want to be treated, because it's going to come back to you at some point in your life. And you don't want to be treated like shit, so don't treat other people like shit. So regardless if you're working with someone's parent-child situation, relationship, siblings, family, whatever the fuck it is, treat people as you want to be treated, okay? Because you don't know when that person's going to be gone. You don't know when any of this shit's gonna be over, and the last thing you want to do is leave fucked up thoughts in people's minds about you. So be a good person. That's it. Just be a fucking good person. It's not hard. And understand your body. So whatever it is that you're going on, if you're getting warning signals, if you're not feeling well, if you're lacking energy, any of those things, go to the doctor, have your blood checked. Even if it's just, hey, I just want a physical, make sure everything's functioning as it should. Because it's always better to be aware and catch it in the beginning than to wait until shit gets worse. Okay? So if you have shit going on, stop being afraid and just go to the fucking doctor or find somebody to go with you. Okay? Yeah, somebody's pregnant. Somebody's pregnant. So if you've been nauseous and sleepy and fucking emotional and hormones all over the place, you need to focus on your body and see what's changed recently. Maybe the things you like eating, you're like, oh, this is disgusting. Your smell. But somebody is pregnant. So go to the doctor. And if for those of you that are not in this bubble here, it could be, you know, business or things like that. But this is somebody's really about to have a baby. You have to be able to have boundaries, okay? And I don't know this situation if it has to do with pregnancy, but understand that it's your body, okay? You decide what you're gonna do, you decide what you're not gonna do. And I can't say that I'm for or against it because I am understanding of mostly fucking everything. So if you're not ready to have a child, you know, and you're looking into having an abortion, by all means, that is your choice, and it should not be impeded upon by other people. If it's family, the father, whoever, if it's something you're genuinely not ready for, then please do what is going to be best for you. You know, there's always adoption. There's Are you pregnantly? I didn't know guys could get pregnant. I didn't know we were there yet. Please don't let people tell you what you can and can't do with your body. I don't give a fuck who it is or who they think they are to you, okay? It is your body. It is your decision. Just do what's best and make sure that the decision you make is something you can live with for the rest of your life, because it's not something you're gonna forget ever, okay? So just be certain you know what the fuck you're doing, all right? And always do what you believe. Do what you feel is right for you. Stand tall in whatever your belief is, okay? Because what you believe is what you believe, and that's what's right for you. What other people believe is not your business. It doesn't matter what they believe, because everybody's going to judge you for whatever the fuck it is you're doing or you have going on. But you know your situation, and you know where you're at and where you're, if you're ready to start a family, you know. And if you're not, please, next time, use safety, condoms, birth control, you know. But like I said, whoever this is, make the best choice for you, okay? Don't let anyone influence you into doing it or talk you out of doing it, because you're the one that has to live with this decision for the rest of your fucking life. We'd like to think our partners are going to be there forever, but the fact is, it don't fucking work out that way. It's not happily ever after all the fucking time. So do what's best for you, okay? So yeah, fuck what everybody else thinks. And if you're being triggered, understand that when you see people or there's things that you see in people that piss you the fuck off, It's because they're reflecting you. You know, what you see in someone else is what you have inside of you. I come across people that are like the darkness of me, and they bring out the very fucking worst in me, and I'm like, oh my God. And then I come across people that are the light of me, and they highlight all my good qualities. And you should know between the two. You naturally want to go to the people that highlight your good qualities because they'll help you elevate. If you gravitate towards the person that is bringing out the bad sides, it's good because it's helping you see the shadow side and the things you need to work on. But you have to be aware that this is happening, and don't set yourself up for a toxic ass situation, okay? So look deep within, because these people are triggering you, but they're triggering you for you to heal the things you need to heal so that you can move forward in your life, okay? So there's something that hasn't come to light yet that is going to come to light. So if you've been doing sneaky shit, come clean. If you haven't, maybe it's the other person, or if you've been waiting for information or some clarity, it's about to come through. So be patient with it. Don't rush any decisions that you're making, okay? Be patient with what you have going on. And be sure to have faith. Have faith that everything's going to be good. Have faith that everything's going to work out, because it is, okay? Seeing is not believing. Just because we can see things doesn't make it factual, doesn't mean that it's actually true, okay? Because there's plenty of things that I'm like, oh yeah, and you're like, that's bullshit. So be wary of anyone that's coming to you, or on some extra shit. If you get a funny feeling and you're just like, a little hesitant about it, if you're hesitant, it's a fucking no, because there's something in your spirit that's telling you you need more information, you need to look into it. So don't just fucking go with it. Just be like, all right, I'm gonna see how this plays out. Okay, so always trust yourself. Thank you, Obedient Son. Honestly, it's just my diet, really. I stopped eating all the shit that was bad for me. So be careful with who you're dealing with, okay? Make sure that they're not just showing you the best side of them. You know, you want to deal with people that will show you all sides, because I don't give a fuck. If you're an asshole, come at me like the asshole you fucking are. If I pissed you off, tell me I pissed you the fuck off and we'll deal with it. Don't come at me with some fake shit and I'm just like, I don't know, he seems nice, but I'm not sure, and then I gotta do extra shit to like trigger you. Don't do that. But pay attention, okay? The people that are good for you, you're gonna know, because it's gonna be like, okay, I feel at peace, I feel safe, and this is a yes. If you don't feel that way, don't fucking do it, because you're gonna regret it later. Your spirit's gonna be like, bitch, I told you, I fucking told you. And you're gonna be like, I know, I should have listened. So don't do that to yourself. This next set here is, I feel like this is relationship for this one. And I think it's still from the person from yesterday. Someone is worried about intimacy or making a commitment or being in a relationship and wanting to know if it's the best thing for them. Now, this situation is going to be beneficial for you, because it is going to be an experience of healing and new beginnings. Okay? So, in order for this to happen, you really have to open yourself up. And I know it's fucking scary as shit when you've been through so much fucked upness. But understand, when you do open your heart to this person, they're gonna help you get over all of those fucking things, so that you can be at peace, so that you can have the beginnings and the blessings and everything that you're looking for. So don't be afraid, okay? Don't worry. Worrying is just fucking a waste of time and energy and everything else, okay? Because you can't change the past, you can't change the future. And for what? You're gonna be stressed out. Don't do it to yourself, okay? Just be like, I'm gonna think about something else, or think about how beautiful it could turn out, and focus on that. Because if you focus on the bad, you're gonna get the fucking bad, and nobody wants the bad. So if this is a situation where you are a person that was afraid of being intimate, and you were worried about being hurt or what was going to happen with this person, Spirit is telling you now that this is a wake-up call, and for you to think things through. So if you've made a rash decision, or you've been dragging your feet coming towards this person, or you shut this person completely fucking down. However this is playing out for you, understand that this is a wake-up call, because the energy is interchangeable. So it could be them. If they shut you down or they close the door on you or whatever the fuck it is, this is a wake-up call. The door was shut for you to wake the fuck up, have your tower moment, and move forward. Okay, so be certain that you're willing to pass up on this opportunity, because it's going to bring you the healing you've been searching for, and it's going to bring you the new beginnings you've been looking for. So make sure you're very clear on what you're passing up right now, okay? So Spirit's asking you to let go of your ego and ask for guidance. When you come from a place of ego, you make it really hard to make heartfelt decisions or do what your soul is calling you to do, because you're so focused on how people are going to perceive you. And like I said, everybody's gonna talk shit. Everybody has something to fucking say about everything. It doesn't even matter. But understand that operating at the lower vibration, that's what you're always gonna get. People of higher vibration understand that life is a fucking journey. We all have different blueprints, and we all come in and out of each other's lives for different reasons. You know, maybe you're meant to save someone else's life or keep them from doing some stupid shit, but you ended up hurting somebody else in the process. Like, everything plays a part. Everybody has a purpose. So if you are confused, please sit, ask for guidance, ask Spirit to help you, because they're there. They're going to guide you through this. But you have to be willing to listen. I am basically a voice for that, because if you're not listening, you're not getting the messages that they're giving you on your TV, on the radio, fucking billboards, Facebook, whatever they're telling me to tell you. So this is what I'm doing. But please ask for guidance and always trust yourself, okay? I could sit here all day and talk and say whatever, but I don't know your personal situation to give you specific advice. This is all general. Take it as it resonates and always do what is best for you. But you definitely have to be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? Like, what does your heart truly want? And stop fighting it, because the more you fight it, the more miserable you're going to make yourself. And you're going to be like, why isn't anything working out? Why do I keep going backwards? And it's because you're ignoring Spirit. You're not doing what Spirit is pushing you to do, okay? Create an altar if you need an altar. Create a sacred space, somewhere where you can... What's the word I'm looking for? You know, I can't think of the word. But create an altar, you know. Give to your ancestors, appreciate them, light candles, offer food, whatever it is, you know, somewhere where you have time to be quiet and balance your thoughts and what the fuck is going on inside you, because they're saying the darkness that you've been experiencing, like I said, there was tower moments that were going to be happening this week. And maybe they've already happened for some of you, and maybe this is something that's going to come to pass, but it's passing, okay? So make sure that you're be observant. Be observant of what's happening, okay? So just because you're coming out of the situation or you're trying to see, be observant of what's happening and adapt to the situation, because maybe it's not ideal and it's not the way you planned it, and it's just like, well, I'm not ready, or whatever combination of it that's keeping you bound and stuck from making that move. You have to adapt, okay? It's necessary for you to go with the flow and say, okay, well, this happened, and even though I'm not ready, I'm just gonna go out on a fucking limb and have faith that everything's gonna work out, because it will. You just have to trust it. And Spirit's saying that you have to ask for help. Whoever this is, reach out, okay? Because people don't know what you need. If there is money, whatever it is that you need, say, hey, I need this much money, I need help with this, I need help with that. And even if you can't get it all from one person, you know people, you know, if you know multiple people, then say, hey, you know, would you mind if I borrowed $20 or $100 or however many dollars? And if you break it up amongst those people, it'll be easier for you to get the things that you need instead of putting it all on one person. So if that's what you're going through now, or if it's business shit that you have going on and you're just fucking stuck, ask for help. If you're confused on a relationship, ask for help, but ask for help from someone of a higher vibration. Don't ask for help from someone at a low vibration that has a shitty ass relationship, be getting their ass whooped, they be cheating on each other left and fucking right. You don't want advice from those type of people. And if they're fucking single, still fucking everything that moves, definitely don't get relationship advice from people like that. Okay, so use your divination, use your powers, use what spirit gave you before you came here. Okay, we are all manifestors. We all create our lives. We can do whatever the fuck it is we want. So take a break, take a time out, figure out what your gifts are. If you do magic spells, if you do tarot, whatever it is, take the time out and connect with spirit, because that is going to help you to make the appropriate choices. So make sure you're doing that, okay? Now, this here, for those of you that are having a shitload of drama in your life, just because people come and they want to argue and they want to fucking be difficult and make your life miserable doesn't mean you have to partake in it, okay? Just because, let's say I'm pissed off and I want to be a bitch and I'm going to go start shit with you just because I want to shift the energy, doesn't mean you have to entertain me. You just say, okay, that's how you feel, that's fine, and be like, I'm not going to talk to you now. Talk to me when you're calm, whatever, but you don't have to entertain the drama, okay? It is perfectly okay to walk away or resolve it in another way. You don't have to be so fucking angry and hostile towards the shit. And be open to what the world has to offer you, okay? Because right now, the drama is keeping you from your spirituality and what it is that you're meant to be doing. And if you are able to step away from this and outside of this, then you'll be able to persevere in your life and make the necessary transitions that you need to make, and also be able to live the life that you were meant to live. Okay, so under your spirituality, you will persevere, but you have to release this drama. Okay, you have to trust in spirit and move forward and claim your work, claim what you do. Like I said, this is all a form of art. You know, because people that do tarot, they're formulating stories. You know, even though they're intuitive and they're coming from spirit, it's still a story that is being formulated. And it's good, because it's like, if you've watched other readings and you'd be like, yeah, no, this person is not for me, because maybe they don't tell the story. Maybe they're not as intriguing. So claim what you're good at. If you're good at this, then claim it. If you are a spell worker and you're awesome at manifesting shit, then claim that. If you're a wonderful energy healer, claim it. Whatever the fuck it is, claim your shit. And make sure that you're always taking care of you first, okay? Because you can't give from an empty cup. Always put you first. Take care of what the fuck you need. If it's a timeout, take the fucking timeout. Go somewhere, take a break. Get your mind straight, because you can't function if you're fucking anxious in your brain and you're stressed the fuck out beyond capacity. Like, okay, I've reached my highest fucking level. I'm gonna fucking kill somebody today. You need to take the times out. The timeout is necessary, okay? And if you can't get away, and I know it's harder for people that have children and are single parents, you know, tell your kids if they're old enough, because some of them, they're like, I don't give a fuck what you need. I need you. So, but if you can, you know, walk outside, take a time out. Just be like, I need 20 minutes. I need 30 minutes. However many minutes that you can afford to, like, or have somebody be like, watch them for like an hour. I just need a fucking break. Do that, okay? Get a peace of fucking mind, because we need you sane. We need all of our healers. So if you are the healer, we need you. So don't go crazy, because they're going to stick your ass in a loony bin. Don't do that. Take your time outs, okay? And make sure that you're leading by example and you're taking control of your life and what you want to do and what you're putting your energy and intention to, okay? Stop letting your fucking subconscious mind create your life, because that's what's happening when you're in fucking chaos and all this fuckery is happening. You're just watching your life like, how the fuck did I get here? What the fuck is happening? And how am I going to get out of this? When you acknowledge it and you see it, that's when you're able to move. So step up. Do what you need to do for you. Don't be dependent on anyone else. Don't wait for someone to come and fucking save you. You have to save you. You have to show up for you. Okay? And that's facts, and that's always going to be that way. So make sure you're doing what's best for you and you're taking the steps, okay? And always be grateful, because when you're grateful, abundance comes quickly. Abundance just flows right into you, okay? So understand that everything is going to work out the way it's meant to. And I think it's easier when you're going through all of this and you can honestly sit there and be like, you know what? Everything that's meant for me is gonna come to me. And if you think that right now you just lost the best thing you ever had and you're never gonna find anything better, think about the last person you were with, or the last job you had, or the last car, house, whatever it is, and think about how amazing you thought it was, and then you moved on to something else, which at some point you thought was a better. So maybe you didn't lose. Okay, what's meant for you is meant for you, and it's always going to find its way to you. So just leave it up to faith. Just be like, I have faith in you, spirit, whatever it is, bring me what's meant for me, and leave it at that, because then you're not fucking stressed out. You're not worried about shit, because spirit got you, and you're just like, spirit got me, so I'm good. Whatever the fuck happens is what's meant to happen, and it's just another journey, okay? It's another lesson. So take it as that, because when you start taking it that way, everything runs so much fucking smoother. It's insane. And you're not resisting so much, because like, okay, well, this is happening because of this, and this is happening because of that. And then you just wait for the pieces to fall into place, and then you'll know where you're supposed to be. Because some of you are a channel for divine healing. You've been chosen by spirit before you came here. You've been chosen to be a healer. And that is what you're meant to do. So step up into that. If you have training, you need mentors. Hello, my love. How are you doing today? You have mentors, whatever it is that you have, step into that. Allow yourself to be taught. Okay, learn what you can learn. Teach what you can teach, because you're going to be filled with peace, and you're going to be able to fill other people with peace. So even if it's your words, or you're a good counselor, or you can feel other people's feelings and help people through shit, do it, okay? Everything isn't always monetary. Well, Sandy, I'm pretty sure you're one of the chosen ones, because they don't bring random ass people into my life. Everybody has a very specific purpose to be like, no, we need this person. So yes. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? Jennifer, it's not as hard as you think it is. It really isn't. It just takes time and more confidence in yourself to do. Believe me, because I started out with like, fuck these cards. Like, it's easier for me to do intuitive shit. They just tell me what it is. But in time, in practice, I got better. But it's not that bad. But the situation, you guys are going to create peace for people. You're going to be a wonderful healer. You just have to allow yourself to get there, okay? And don't lose faith, because that's what you're meant to do. You're meant to help heal, okay? And there's something that's out of balance in your life right now that you need to correct. And what I'm reading is, it has to do with family. Like, something's out of whack in your family, and you have to take time to listen to those that are closest to you, to those that you love, because even if you have a love-hate relationship, because I had a love-hate relationship with my mom, you don't realize how much pain you're going to experience when you can't pick up the phone and call that person. You can't see them. You can't hug them. You can't anything ever fucking again. And all those years you spent fighting and not talking and going back and forth are wasted. They're wasted. So if you've been pissed off at your family, you ain't been fucking with each other, and right now, there's so many people going through so much shit that you need your family. You need to reach out to your family. You need to make peace with your family, because at the end of the day, your family's your family, and I don't give a fuck. I'm that person that, you my family or you my friend, and I fuck with you, and we had a falling out. You call me and you're like, yo, I need you. This is what's going on. I'm going to be there. So make sure that you're making peace with your family, because right now your family needs you. And use your wisdom, okay? We all been through our share of shit. We've all experienced our share of pain. And it's to make us wiser. And the wisdom comes because it allows you to help other people. Like, everything I've experienced in my life allows me to help other people, allows me to guide other people to avoid the pitfalls that I fell into, because I didn't have that guidance. So that's why it's so important for me to do this and speak to people, because I want everyone to heal. I want people to be on the right path and feel happy and live happy lives, okay? So make sure that you understand that all of these things that you go through, they serve a purpose. So share your stories, because somebody might need that to help them through their shit. So don't keep it all bottled up inside. Don't fucking be like, no, this happened and I can't tell nobody, or I'm ashamed of it. Fuck that. Don't be ashamed, because there's another person that feels ashamed. You need to share your story. You need to have these conversations, okay? Sorry, my internet is going in and out. So, okay, if you've been wise beyond your years for your whole fucking life, there's a reason for it, okay? You have to communicate, you have to heal, and more importantly, we have to reach our fucking children. We have to reach the children so that we can change the future of what the fuck we have going on right now, because if not, for what? For why are we here? Okay, and they're saying you have to call out to your soul family. Call in your soul family. When you start calling in your soulmates, you start calling in your tribe, they will come to you. The way spirit shuts it, like, so sorry about that. So you call in your soul family, and I'm gonna say this because I find it interesting the way everything was set up. About a year ago, I applied for a temp job. I got the job. In that position, I met someone who they told me I was going to meet, and I didn't think anything of it. And then in meeting that person, I met a whole nother group of people. At the time, I didn't really fit in because I was still going through my own shit, so I wasn't spiritually there. But then I went to Peru. I went on all these things to heal, my inner shit. And when I came back, it was just like we were like family. Like, we just gravitated towards each other, and it's just so comfortable and so familiar. Like, and it's all how spirit set it up, because they're like, okay, you're gonna need these people in your life. These are your soul people. So believe me, when you start calling them in and you start doing the work and you start healing, you're gonna lose people. You are gonna lose people, but those people were never meant to be in your life forever. They were meant to teach you something. And the people that come after that, though, that's your family. Those are people that love you for you. All your fucked up quirks, the shit you're like, oh my god, I'm so fucking weird, they're gonna love you. And it doesn't matter, because you guys are all gonna be fucking weird together. And I say this because literally that's how it happened. It's like spirit positioned me in a space so that I could meet that person, and then that person introduced me to everybody else, and it was just literally like a fucking domino effect. Like, I met all these people. So trust it, because they're gonna help you. When you call in your soul tribe, you guys will all be together. You guys will have the same visions. You will work towards the same things. So please have faith in it and manifest it. Start manifesting it. Start working on your inner child healing. Work on the shadow sides. Work on all of these things. Dark Night of the Soul, if you search for it on YouTube, they have a lot of stuff. Please heal, because we need our healers. We need our healers healed so that we can help the rest of the world. Okay? And I think that's everything. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And please be strong and have faith. Even if you can't see what the fuck is coming or what the outcome is going to be, have faith. Oh, Jennifer, thank you. And they probably did, because I feel when I started this, literally, I had like, I don't know, maybe 5 fucking people on there. And I was satisfied with the 5 people, because I was like, if I can help one person, then I'm happy. But I feel like when you start getting drawn to people, or they take you to pay, like things like that happen, it's because there's messages or there's certain things that you need. So always be open to the messages, be open to what's coming to you. And if you feel a pull somewhere, go towards it, okay? Because it's going to be beneficial to you. You can feel it and you'll know. So thank you so much, you guys. I love you guys. Y'all don't understand how much I appreciate y'all. And please just keep having faith and don't give up on yourself, because I won't give up on you. And if you need help or whatever, please reach out to me. Like I said, don't have Messenger, but I do have an email account, or you can always leave a comment. And if I have the time, I will email you back, and I will definitely do my best to communicate, okay? But I love you guys, and thank you so much. Have a great day.